Good morning. This is Mike Houston with your Monday morning weather hazard briefing for Southeast Idaho. Taking a look at the key points that we expect to see through the week here. We do have a storm system working east through the region today, and it will be exiting off to the east later this evening. So with that storm system, we expect to see cooler temperatures today with highs generally in the 50s and 60s and widespread showers and a chance of thunderstorms in most areas. After that system works off to the east, we are expecting generally drier conditions starting Tuesday and through the remainder of the week, with some warming expected through that time frame. Here we are looking at satellite imagery this morning. We have a low pressure trough generally across the Great Basin here, with two well-defined circulations within that trough. These systems will provide us with that rain activity today. The flashes of green here are all lightning strikes here within the last hour. Looking at our weather risk outlook matrix of doom, essentially we have some minor impacts today due to showers and some breezy winds here in the Magic Valley and South Hills. But as we work our way out to Tuesday and through the remainder of the week, you can see I mentioned a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms at various times and places through the remainder of the week. But for the most part, it should be relatively dry with warming temperatures. Here we are looking at the storm track for this morning. Here's that trough I was talking about across the Great Basin here. That trough is generally working east and should be pushing off into Wyoming and eastern Montana later this evening. As that trough works through the region, we do expect to see quite a bit of precipitation across the area. So these pictures that I'll be showing you here in a minute are 3-hour snapshots of the precipitation this morning, with the blue colors indicating the higher precipitation amounts, closing in on a quarter to almost an inch in some places. But you can see up here into southwest Montana and northern Utah. As we advance, you can see the precipitation beginning to shift eastward. And as we get to 3 o'clock this afternoon, the bulk of the stronger precipitation off here into Billings' area. We are seeing still some lingering shower activity across the region. In fact, later this evening, we might pick up a few extra thunderstorms as they sweep into the region late this afternoon. But beyond this, we should see drying coming in from the northwest and things clearing out overnight. In addition to the precipitation, we do expect breezy conditions across the eastern Magic Valley and southern highlands today. Because of the recent rainfall and higher humidities that we expect today, we're not expecting it to put out any highlights for fire weather, but should be breezy today, not exceeding any type of advisories that we are expecting. Looking at high temperatures today, generally running in the 60s to close to 70 down here in the eastern Magic Valley. Otherwise, in the central mountains and eastern highlands, generally running in the 50s to lower 60s. As we jump ahead to Wednesday, we see a high-pressure ridge kind of expanding across the central portion of the U.S., so we'll get back into a southwest flow across the region. That'll help bring in some warmer temperatures to the area. But you can see if you look upstream, we do have some wiggles in this flow pattern. That's indicative of some disturbances working through the region, and they will bring us, as I mentioned earlier, a slight chance of showers and possibly some thunderstorms to the area from time to time, mainly focused in our mountainous regions. Temperatures on Wednesday generally running up into the 70s here in the Snake Plains, maybe even approaching 80 over here towards Twin. You get up into the central mountains, generally running in the mid-60s to mid-70s, and similar readings here across the eastern highlands. You will note that the minimum daytime humidity is generally running in the 30s here in the Snake River Plain and central mountains. And as I advance to Saturday, we see the temperatures now warming into close to 80 degrees here throughout most of the Snake River Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and mid-70s to lower 80s here in the central mountains and eastern highlands, while daytime minimum humidities begin to drop down to critical levels, running about 15 to 20% here within the Snake River Plain, and generally in the 20s here within the Central Mountains and Eastern Highlands. Okay, in summary, we do have a storm system working through the region today. That'll bring us cooler temperatures with highs generally in the 50s and 60s. That system will exit off to the east tonight, but while that system is pushing through the region today, we should also expect widespread showers and a chance of thunderstorms. After that system pushes east, generally drier conditions will follow through the remainder of the week. We may see some weak disturbances pushing into the region, but no really well-organized systems to produce widespread rain. And in addition to the drier conditions, we will see some warming conditions. That's all I had for you this morning. If you had any comments, questions, or concerns, you can reach out to us on one of these avenues here depicted on the screen. Thank you.